Hi, everyone. Good afternoon or good morning, wherever you are. It is the next segment of the Girl Glow Minute with Pam. Today, we are interviewing someone very special. She is logging in and joining us all the way from Texas. So, this is good morning to her and good afternoon to everyone in sunny, cold Florida. Um, but before we get started, by bringing on Stacy Wilson, who is our special guest, she is the owner and founder of Urbanaire Gypsy. So it is an indie brand based in Texas. We're carrying their products here in the store, but the purpose of today is to talk about the buttercream leave-in conditioner. Hey, it's fall time, and so Stacy is going to give you some tips and tricks after telling you about herself and about her brand. We're going to dive into everything you need to know about the buttercream and why this should be incorporated into your new fall care routine. Listen closely to this segment. We'll be on for at least 30 minutes, but listen closely because at the very end, we'll be dropping a special giveaway. And so that person will be able to enjoy a new jar of the buttercream leave-in conditioner. So without further ado, I am going to just give some special announcements. So it's Black Friday, but for us at My Shade and Texture, this is Black Glow Day. So this is our version of Black Friday. So today, here in the store, we have some special deals. We have some products dropped as low as 50% off. Our Blend and Glow Bar, which is the DIY station where you can create your own body scrub or create your own elixir, which is a multi-purpose body oil. You can come in and save on that too. Our glow bars are on sale. Our Girl Glow potions and more are on sale. So you can shop select items online at www.myshadeandtexture.com. Go to our glow deals section or come here in the store. We'll be here today until 7 o'clock. We have our black table set up with all the special deals for you. Also, this Saturday, we are hosting a pop up shop. It is National Small Business Saturday. So, in observance of that, we are opening our doors to a very special boss babe. And she too is from Texas. Just thinking about that. So, she recently moved to Tampa. The name of her business is Goddess Angel Body. So, it's a combination of body scrubs, body oils, also yoga, meditation. So she will be here. Goddess, the owner and founder of Goddess Body Angel, will be here this Saturday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. So this is a curated shopping experience for you for National Small Business Saturday. So I am going to bring Stacy on board. I see she is backstage, patiently waiting. Hey, Stacy. Good morning or good afternoon.
Hi. Good morning and good afternoon to you too, and
How are
everyone
you
that's
doing?
listening. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to maybe I might still be trying to digest some of yesterday's dinner,
I
but
bet.
other than that, I'm good.
Great. So that means that you had a great Thanksgiving.
Yes, I did. How about you?
I did spent it with family, and yeah, like you said, I'm still trying to digest too, as I had
Yes.
one too many plates.
Yes.
But no,
Oh,
everything is going well. So I'm so happy that you were able to join us here on Black Friday. I'm pretty sure you're doing some special deals on your end. So we will jump right into it.
okay.
And so, like I told everyone at the beginning, we have been carrying your products for at least a month now, if not less than a month. And we have 5 different items that you can use to create the special wash and glow day or styling glow. So I'm just going to just show them on the screen. So we have the Cocoa Licious Clay Repair Cleanser. We have the Dream Cream Smoothing Conditioning Gel that we have in stock. We have the Honey Bee Frizz Free Hydrating Hair and Face Gel. And we'll talk about that because a lot of your products are multi purpose. And that's because of the
Yeah.
history and how this was founded as far as your brand. So we'll talk about that. But this is a hair and face gel and it contains honey. Also, the Poppin' Pudding 2, another hair and skin moisturizer and repair cream. And then the star of today's segment is the buttercream leave-in conditioner. So we will get into the amazing ingredients it contains, as far as like goat milk, some butter, some oils in it, the purpose of it. But that is why we have you here today. So you can tell our shade babes, even just the people that are streaming live on Facebook or YouTube, and your Urbanaire Gypsy tribe too, just to let them know more about Urbanaire, the Gypsy brand, how you got started, and then
Oh,
again, the start of the show.
all right.
So I'll let you
Yes.
take over, Stacey.
Okay. Well, Urbanaire Gypsy is it's a brand that's been coming along for a while. We've been in business for over 5 years, and
Wow.
we actually started. Um, I guess I started in maybe 2012. When I was manufacturing, trying to create some products for myself mainly. And the
Mm-hmm.
reason I was doing that is because I was having a hard time finding products that work for me. Like most of the products, there were some products out there, but I didn't really find a whole lot of products that were more moisture rich. So
Right.
I wanted to try to create some products that were moisture rich. And I felt like it would be better if I could try to use some ingredients that we can, normally identify, like ingredients in the kitchen, because the premise is that if you can actually ingest it, then it's probably going to be better for you overall. When you put things on your skin as well as your hair and your scalp,
Mm-hmm.
some of that actually goes into your body. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're putting in your body is good for you. So that was why I was so passionate about making sure that I use ingredients that we can readily identify in the kitchen. So I started it that way. But then I moved to China. And when I moved to China, that made it even more difficult to find products for my hair, because there are not a whole lot of like African Americans out there in China. So
Mm-hmm.
as you can imagine, a lot of the products are not really catering to us. And then with that being said, I was doing a lot of traveling to different countries, and I'm already naturally a very laid back, slow person. So, I was overpacking and missing flights, and it
Mm-hmm.
was just not a good look. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to create products that are multi purpose. So therefore, I can pack lighter, and it'll be easier for me to make these flights. I felt like that would help. Every little bit helps. So
Yes.
yeah, so that was why I wanted my products to be multi-purpose. But the cool thing about it is that when you're using really good quality ingredients, like natural ingredients, most of those ingredients are great for more than one thing. Like you can use, honey, you can put it in your tea, it's good for your body, it's good to place on your body, it's good for your hair, it's good for a multitude of things. It has a lot of healing properties from head to toe. So that's one of the cool benefits of using natural ingredients, is that you can pretty much brand your products to be able
Mm-hmm.
to take care of a lot of things, and then that way you're not spending a lot of money on products. I mean, I know there are some people that are product junkies and they just enjoy, spending a lot
Yes.
of money. But for those of us that are on a budget, we want something that can be like a one and done. And then on top of that, it also helps with streamlining the hair care routine. So
Yes.
instead of using like 5 different products to do 5 different things, you can use one product that can take care of a host of things, like the Cocoa Luscious clay
Mm-hmm.
cleanser. That one is great. You can use it as a cleanser. You can use it as a conditioner. It's kind of like a co-wash. I mean, you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to leave it in, of course, because it has clay, and clay is not really something that you would want to leave in. But you can still get the conditioning components from it, from the different ingredients that are in it, as well as the cleansing benefit as well. So yeah, that's a little bit why we try to make the products multi-purpose. But yeah, so we started out making things in China. Then when I decided I wanted to come back to the United States, I was having so much fun over there in China. I was like, well, I need to continue this adventure. I didn't
Yeah.
want to have a cap on, how much money I can make. I didn't want to be stuck into some kind of position that I wasn't really satisfied with. And, I'm just very passionate about holistic care,
Mhm.
even outside of like hair and skincare. I believe that there's an answer pretty much to everything that goes on in our body out there in nature somewhere. God
Absolutely.
made it that way.
Yeah.
So it just kind of made sense to just really go into business and really to celebrate, women of color, people that have textured hair, because there's that whole debate about whether, curly hair, natural hair can be professional. And,
Right.
and it's just good to just be able to understand that there are so many different definitions to beauty. There's not just one. So, that's
Yeah.
part of my campaign is that, hey, just celebrate the natural you. You're beautiful just like you are. You don't have to look like somebody else in order to achieve a standard of beauty. Just celebrate who you are. So that's,
Yes.
yeah. So that was,
Absolutely. I love that, just the inspiration behind it, the purpose of it. So while you were in China, that's when you thought of creating these products. So did you officially launch in China or did you wait till you returned to the States to officially launch?
no, I didn't launch in China. I really honestly didn't have a whole lot of time out there. Well, I did have some time like for travel. I was just kind of working and enjoying life, but then also kind of hashing out my plan as to what I was going to do. But no, I officially launched in 2016 when I moved back to the United States.
Okay, great. Yes. And so since then, you have just, remained an indie brand because you're very conscious about the ingredients, like you said. And so we're happy that we actually have you here in the store at here in Tampa. So again, like I said before, we're starting off. We have these 5 amazing products that they're multi-purpose products. But the star of the show is the buttercream. But one thing that I noticed with most of the products, at least that we carry, is that it contains an ingredient that some people may not think that they can use in their hair, and that's goat milk. So, can you tell us about goat milk and why was that created? Is it a substitute for something? What are the benefits? And then we can just dive into the buttercream and what makes that so great and how it should be used for fall.
Okay, absolutely. I just wanted to use something like a different kind of protein. I feel like well, there are some people that are sensitive to proteins, but then proteins are still important in terms of building strength and that elasticity that we need. So goat's milk has a lot of really wonderful properties, in and of itself. It helps with shine. It helps with scalp health. It helps to strengthen your hair. It helps to soften your hair. There's just a lot of benefits to goat's milk. And just like you said, because it's not so like overused, I just felt like it was a really cool, unique ingredient that was a natural ingredient that our hair and our skin could benefit from.
Yes. And speaking
And
of
so,
that,
in
Stacey,
regards to the
oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. But it was one thing that I
oh
missed at
no,
the
no,
beginning. That and because we're talking about different ingredients and how it affects your hair. How could I forget that our icebreaker? So the hair cam. So that's something that we like to do and talk about, like just real quick, what's in your hair? What are you rocking today? And I'll say the same. And if you're tuning in now, drop in the comments and let us know what's in your hair, what product or products that you're using to achieve that look. So we're gonna take a little quick break, and so you can just tell us, Stacey, what's in your hair.
okay. Well, I did a wash day like maybe I think it was 4 days ago. And so I started off with the Cocoa Luscious Clay Cleanser. I used
Mhm.
that, and then I did use the buttercream. It's since it's fall, it's starting to get a little bit colder out here in Texas. I just really try to be mindful. And then with my hair being so light, I really have to pay attention to the ingredients that I use so that I can to try to minimize the amount of breakage. So
Right.
yes, I use those too, and then I use the pretty uh, the pretty jealous hair gel. That one is it's to me, it has a lot of definition. I didn't really necessarily want a whole lot of shine. I wanted more or less
Mhm.
like a natural shine. The honeybee is a great product if you really, because like that shine in your hair. You want something that's going to have some hold. And I didn't want to have that much hold. Like I wanted it to, you know,
Bounce
um,
back.
yes, exactly. And so that's why I'm using the Pretty Jealous. But normally I do use the Honeybee.
The
That
honeybee
one's
is your go-to.
yes, that one's a little bit lighter, I think, than the Pretty Jealous. The Pretty Jealous has it's more it has a little bit more hold, but it's going to be a very natural kind of a shine.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's what's in your hair. So your hair cam, and if you're watching us live now, drop in the comments section. What are you rocking in your hair? So what am I rocking? Like you said, your wash day was a few days ago. So was I just try to get prepared for the holidays and
Mhm.
this just busy weekend, going into Cyber Monday. So I did a much needed wash day with a shampoo and conditioner from one of our local brands that we carry, Beauty from the Roots, and she just dropped this deep conditioner, and I tried that. It's called Feeling Peachy, and it has honey, and like you said, honey has some amazing benefits. And then I just styled with another black owned brand. It's a vegan styling gel. We call it the Black Girl Eco Gel, but it's called Keep My Curls Hair Jelly. So that's what I'm rocking, and was a pony day today, so a half pony for me. So that's what's in my hair. But anyone else, if you're tuning in, let us know what's in your hair now. So I missed that at the beginning, but thank you for allowing me to just jump in before we get into the buttercream. So can we get into the buttercream now so we can talk all about it, how to use it? Why did you essentially know like why you created your products? And that was because of a need. You combined a lot of the ingredients, well, a lot of items to make it multi-purpose. So you don't have to have a sink full or a cabinet full of 6 or 7 items. You can essentially
Yes.
have half of that and get the job done from the beginning to end of your wash day.
Right. So the cool thing about it is you purchase all of the ingredients to the Butterfly Kiss kit. So
Yes.
in the larger size. So that's really nice because all of those products basically work together as a system to help with maintaining moisture and hydration, which is something that's really important, during the drier winter months. And in particular, the buttercream leave-in conditioner, just like the name states, it's more of a thick and rich, buttery kind of conditioner that you can leave in. And of course, depending on the type of, your hair type, if you have fine hair, you wouldn't want to use very much. If you have thick hair, you could probably tolerate a little bit more, but it's amazing. It has great slip to it. It's definitely luxurious in terms of you can feel the
Yeah.
thickness and creaminess of it. And then when you add the water, it just takes it to a whole nother level. So yeah, it's really great as if you can use it as a deep conditioner, or just like I said, as a leave-in conditioner. It has some really great ingredients in it. It has cocoa butter, it has shea butter, it has organic honey, which is amazing for your hair.
Mhm.
Honey adds shine to your hair. And also, not a lot of people know this because it really doesn't seem like it would make sense, but honey actually helps with cleaning the follicles on your
Mm,
scalp.
mm.
So, it's great with helping with hair growth because, of course, the healthier your scalp is, the better your hair is going to grow. So it has that going for it. It has the jojoba oil, castor oil, it has coconut oil, and olive oil. So it's definitely a rich and creamy hair treat, and you only need a little bit of it. A little bit goes a long way for sure.
So you mentioned something. So this can be used as a deep conditioner, and of course, rinsing it out.
Yes.
Would you suggest applying heat?
If you're going to use it as a deep conditioner, I would definitely recommend applying some heat. You can make your own. Um, I forgot what do they call it, but you can get like a wet towel and make sure that it's warm water that you're using on it. Wring it out, put it around your hair, and then put something plastic around it like a shower
Mm-hmm.
cap, and it
Mm-hmm.
does amazing that way.
Yeah,
So
look great. Your little wash day.
yeah. So if you have it's definitely good like as a rinse out again, like if you have fine hair, then you probably wouldn't want to use very much, or you might just want to consider using it as a rinse out. But
Okay.
if you have thicker hair, you can definitely, and maybe your hair may need a little bit more attention, which is the whole point and the purpose of the deep conditioning treatments. So if you need a little bit more product love, then you'd want to use it as a leave-in, or you can do the deep conditioning treatments. So I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can use it. That's the fun thing about using hair care products is even though we give you like a little template, like instructions of how to utilize it, I mean, only you know your hair, and so you would want to play around with it to be able to get the best results that would be special to your own hair needs.
Yes. Okay. So, any questions? So if you're watching and tuning in live, if you have any questions for Stacy, please drop them below. But again, we started with the butterfly kiss kit. And so what you do just on your end, you create a lot of bundles and it's with products that complement each other. And so that's what we wanted. And so here, if you purchase online or come in store, you can purchase a butterfly kiss kit. You can do it together as a bundle, or we do have everything separated individually. Again, this hydrating hair and face gel, like you said, this is like your go-to. Like this is the star that you would say of your collection.
I would say that it is. The cool thing about that, I mean, a lot of people really love the smell of it. I mean, it definitely smells like a tropical treat. And
It
so
does.
yes, and so the cool thing about it is that you can not just use it for your hair care needs, but you can also use it for your skin care needs because all of the ingredients are super simple and safe for both your hair and your skin. So it has organic honey, it has shea butter, it has hibiscus in it, which is like the Botox of the flowers. So it has really good and oh, I'm sorry, and I didn't mention that it has organic aloe in it
Mhm.
also. So it's very healing to your skin. I had someone write in about it and tell me that she had like some sun damage on her skin from like years ago when she was taking her son to like these different sports events. I guess she was like a sports mom, and so she said it was healing her skin, like those sun areas.
Sunspot. Yeah.
Yeah, those sunspot areas that she was having were actually reversing and going back to normal just based off of using the honeybee frizz free. So yeah, I mean it's great for both the skin and the hair.
Wow. So just I have another question about the honey frizz. When would you use this in a sense of cleansing, toning, moisturizing, serum? What would this be? Like a daily moisturizer or sunscreen?
You could use it like a daily moisturizer, like after you've washed your face and everything and your neck, and then you can just add a little bit as a moisturizer. So that's typically what I use every day.
Wow.
As a, yes.
All right, so the honeybee. So yes, we're talking about the buttercream, but we cannot have you leave us without just mentioning a little bit of something about everything else because again, this is a new brand to the store. So whether our Shea Babes are tuning in live now or they catch the replay, we want to make sure that they know what they're getting their hands into before they make that purchase. And of
Yeah.
course, we have some samples in the store where if you needed to touch it, smell it, um, apply it to your face. Like you said, it's multi-purpose, not only for your hair, you can apply it to your face. We have those samples here where you can try before you buy. But we're so happy to have you a part of the Shea Bay family. Just your vision, your mission from the beginning, reading your story. When you and I talked the first time, we talked, we're like, okay, it's this going into hour two. There's just so much that we can talk about hair. We can talk all day when it comes to hair. So glad that we were able to connect and get your brand into our store. So before we drop our giveaway question, Stacy, do you have anything like upcoming on your end that you would like to tell us about, or any new products, any launches? You let us know what's going on.
Yeah, so in December, actually, yeah, in December, we're going to be launching a product. It's called Liquid Love. So it's going to be like the lighter answer to the poppin' pudding. So again, like with the curly hair, it can be difficult for us to keep our hair hydrated. As the we can put moisture on our hair, but it's hard for the moisture to work its way down because of the kinks in the coils and just how it has to travel down. So, we have to have we have to do our due diligence in terms of trying to find products that will properly moisturize. So the poppin' pudding is a really nice compliment. But then for those that are not really able to use poppin' pudding, because it is really moisturizing. It's not greasy, but it's definitely a thick, luxurious moisturizing product that will have your hair hydrated even on day 2 and day 3. So it's just that serious. We created its lighter cousin, I guess you could say, Liquid Love, which is it's a more watered down version of the poppin' pudding. It's still luxurious, but it's not as thick. And so that way, for those that have like fine hair, you can use this, and you can use it pretty much like after you've washed. You can use it just as a refresher. You can use it different ways, just like I said earlier. It's just mainly up to you how you use the products, because a lot of times people will say, oh, something didn't work. But the thing is that it may not have worked in the way you used it. You might need to try, like, trying something different, maybe it's the amount you use or whatnot. But yeah,
Right.
so I mean, long story short, the Liquid Love is a lighter version of the poppin' pudding.
Of the poppin' pudding. Okay, and speaking of
Mhm.
that, we have a comment. Kimberly Wilson Duke says, I love the poppin' pudding, and I use Hustle and Glow Argan Hair and Skin Radiance on my protective styles for shine, and I love it. Thank you so much, Kimberly.
Oh, and one more thing I was going to say about the poppin' pudding. The poppin' pudding can also be used as a skin moisturizer, again, because all of the ingredients are basically safe for your skin. And it's so interesting. Like, it wasn't initially branded for the skin. I had really just made that because I just wanted to concentrate on the fact that, some people just want a really good moisturizer for their hair. But I gave some to my brother-in-law, who he and so he started using it as a moisturizer. And when I thought about it, the ingredients, I was like, that makes so much
Like,
sense,
why not?
right? So I was like, going back to the whole multi-purpose, like,
Hmm.
you can use it for both, and it works great.
What about the cleansers? Not yet. Can we cleanse our face? The cleansers,
No.
not yet. Okay.
Well, the
I'm
only
pushing
reason why I'm saying no for that is because cocoa butter is not really the best. It can
it.
sometimes, work at, it's not going to really great for your skin like your face. It might work a little bit better on your arms, your legs, and other body parts, but maybe not the face. But no, not yet.
Okay, not yet. I'm pushing it. Kimberly said my husband also uses the poppin' pudding on his skin and hair. So that's amazing. Again, yes, not only can you use the honey brie to hydrate your hair and your face, you can also use the poppin' pudding, which is a little bit thicker. So that's good to know. And again, yes, a lot of us, yeah, we love multi-purpose products. So again, you got inspired from traveling and wanting to just pack everything into one little container into your bags, and also being in an area where there weren't a lot of women and men that looked like you or had the same hair type. So
Mhm.
you found a purpose and the solution. There was a problem, and then you created that solution.
Yes. Yeah, it's just holistic care has always been a passion of mine. I just really I would just love it. I think it's just so important for us to really just try to go back to nature as much as we can, in terms of finding things that are healing for our body, our minds and our spirits. So yes, so that's kind of, along the lines of why Urbanaire Gypsy was created, and in terms of just wanting to keep things natural while still celebrating our beauty.
Right. Yes, I appreciate it. Beautifully spoken. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes. So game time now is the giveaway. Again, someone will be going home with their very own container of the buttercream leave-in conditioner that can also be used as a deep conditioner. So fine hair, you can use this as a rinse out. Thicker your hair is, you can actually use this as a deep conditioner. So again, another multi-purpose product. So someone who is tuning in now will be able to go home if you answer this question correctly. Stacey, you want to drop the question?
Sure. Okay. So, all right. So let's see. So as the name, suggests, buttercream, there are two different butters that we use in buttercream. So, um, what butters do we use in our buttercream leave-in?
Yeah. So that question is in the buttercream leave-in conditioner. There are two butters. Drop those two butters in the comment section. The first person that we see, and again, this is real time on Facebook and YouTube. So the first person to answer that question correctly, we will ship this to you. Or if you're local, you can stop by the store. We're open 7 days a week, and you can pick up your jars so you can start experimenting with this new product. Any takers?
Come on,
So
guys.
I know, right? So while we're waiting for that answer to come through, do you have any plans for Black Friday?
I not really going to do Black Friday. I'm going to do Small Business Saturday. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't want to say what we have going on, but there will be a lot of there'll be a lot of specials on some of our favorite products.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome. And speaking of that, so how can they find you?
Okay, so you guys can find me at Urban Air Gypsy, and that's Urban Air with an E at the end, Gypsy .com. Or you
Okay,
can go to ugnatural.com.
okay, perfect. And you're on Facebook, Instagram under Urban Air Gypsy. Make
Yes,
sure
Facebook,
it's E.
Instagram. Hmm.
E at
And
the end of everything.
yes, E at the end of air, Urban Air. And
Mhm.
yes, and we're on Instagram, Facebook, and we're also on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Any takers? So the question again is the buttercream, hence the name buttercream. There are two types of butters. So just think about all the lists of butters that you know. Drop two butters that are in this product. And that product is the buttercream leave-in conditioner. So two butters.
Hmm.
You just need to know which two, and you're the winner.
Yeah, come get the goodies.
Exactly, exactly. One more thing too that we did not mention because we have a lot of lock naturalistas and gents. Are these products comparable for those with locks?
Yes. And well, no. Yes and no. It just depends. Like some of the products they would be able to use, like of course the honeybee frizz free gel,
Mhm.
absolutely. That's something that could be used. If you're newly locked, I would probably steer away from anything that's going to unlock your locks.
Yeah.
So, most moisturizing products might, they have a lot of slip, might unlock you. Um, but if you're good and locked, you can definitely use it, just concentrating more or less than on the scalp, you
Mhm.
know. Yes. So
Okay.
yes, but just be mindful.
Yes, that is true. Yes, depending on how far you are in your journey, that will dictate
Mhm.
what products you can use at that time. But again, because your brand has a lot of items that you can use on your face and body, you can still get it.
Yes,
And I think
absolutely.
yes, I think we have a winner. So I'm going to put this on the screen, and because you are the mixologist, I'll let you decide if this is correct. Kimberly, again, thank you so much for just hanging out with us. Cocoa butter and shea butter. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Woo.
Yay. Thank you,
All right,
Kim.
Kimberly. Kimberly Wilson. So, what we will do, I will contact you and we will have this in the mail as early as today, if not tomorrow. So, make sure your inbox is wide open, Kimberly, so that I can message you to get your mailing address and we will ship this to you today. So, Stacy, again, I just want to thank you so much for just taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. Speak to our Shade Bay, speak to your Urbanaire Gypsy tribe, and more. Because this will be streaming not just today, but the replay will be on our Facebook page, our YouTube page, and you'll be dropping this on your YouTube page as well. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah, so we talked a lot about the butterfly kiss kit. You have a number of kits, but for our store we started with the butterfly kiss
Mhm.
kit because it's just a little bit of all the items that you need to create the perfect wash and glow experience or style and glow. So again, you have a cleanser, which is a clay cleanser. That's the Cocoa Licious clay cleanser.
Mhm.
Then the honey bee, so the queen bee of all. And this is a great gel that you can apply to your face as well as your hair. Popping pudding. Again, you also mentioned that you're dropping the lighter version of this, the cousin of the popping pudding, next month. But if
Right.
you were at Glowversary a few weeks ago, you got your hands on a small sample of it. So rewind this, and so you can listen to what Stacy mentioned about the popping pudding compared to the curl activator, and then we have the smoothing conditioning gel. So
Yes. Could I say something about that one,
yes,
Pam? That
yes.
one that one is great, for smoothing. You can use it, if you want to enhance your curls, but it's also great for like roller sets. Like, oh my gosh, if you use it for your roller sets, it definitely smooths the cuticle. It makes your hair so super soft and it's super light. So it makes your hair like soft and bouncy. So that
Awesome.
one that one's good for roller sets also.
Yep. And hey, that's a good fall, protective style.
Yes.
Is, roller sets, rod sets, flexi rod sets. So that is great to know. So you can skip the mousse and go
Mhm.
straight to this. So
Yes.
again, the Urban Air Dream Cream smoothing conditioning gel, you can use this in place of a mousse or some type of setting lotion.
That's right.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, Stacey. Well, we will let you go. Thank you again, and we look forward to seeing you in person. We heard that you have some family here in Tampa, and so we think that you may be coming down to see us soon, right?
I hope that's the plan. I'm looking forward to coming sooner than later. Yes, and I
Yes.
just and I just wanted to say thank you, Pam, so much. First of all, for following your vision and creating a home for so many people that have indie products. You know what I'm saying? And just opening up your products for people that have like curly hair, textured hair, women of color. I mean, you are doing your thing, and I just want to say thank you for that.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. It's much appreciated. Yes, without brands like you, I would not have the space that I have. So I appreciate that, and thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you and meeting you in person.
Awesome. Yes, I'm looking forward to that as well.
All right. Well, Kimberly, again, thank you and congratulations. Thank you to everyone that tuned in. Like this video, please share it. But again, if you missed it, you can catch the replay on Facebook, My Shade and Texture, YouTube, My Shade and Texture, and you can also go over to Urbanaire Gypsy, and that is an E at the end of air on
Yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, and you can catch this as well. And plus, make sure you tune in tomorrow because Stacy just dropped that she is hosting a huge Small Business Saturday sale. So make sure you go over to her page as well. All right.
Yes.
Happy Friday and take care.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Okay, have a good one.